Welcome, lovelies. My name is Annabelle Makeover. If this is the first time you come across my video, kindly like, share, comment, subscribe, and also share in our YouTube channel. In today's class, we want to show you how to achieve this look you see in the picture, because a lot of people are finding it difficult for them to achieve a perfect look whenever they're doing their makeup. So I start by applying my moisturizer. After cleaning my face, I apply my moisturizer for the area you see me doing so, and after that I also apply another moisturizer, which is Blossom moisturizer, for the area you see me doing so. I apply it under my eye so that when I apply my concealer there, it will helps to blend the concealer very well in my eye. So I use my flat brush to do this, to set this moisturizer in my face. Now I go with my primer, which is my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. This primer is very good. I got it from Jumia. It's very nice. It helps to stop sweat and also helps to reduce excess of oil because it's matte in nature. So I make sure that I matte that primer very well in my face before I apply my foundation. Now I'm going with my El Oreo foundation. Sorry guys, if you have not seen the foundation well, it's because of the way I position my camera. Then I go with my foundation brush to dab the foundation all over my face. The foundation is very nice, very small coverage. You pick like this, it full all over your face. So in this way, whenever you are picking, because I'm not the type that I like to apply too much of foundation in my face because I don't have much breakouts in my face. So I pick small and it all covers, it gives me the full coverage I need in this work. So I keep blending the foundation. As you guys can see, the foundation really give me the full coverage I need. Then I now spray my setting spray so that it will help me to blend this foundation very well when using my beauty blender. So I used beauty blender to help set this foundation into my skin very well. So now guys, I go with my concealer under the eyelid, the line of my nose. I use it to lift my face and also put it for my forehead, the lines of my nose. I use my beauty blender guys to blend the concealer. It's like the beauty blender, the water in it really soaks. So I go with the one that the water is not really soaked, and it give me the well blend. It makes the place well blend. So I keep blending it with my beauty blender. I blend the concealer guys. As you can see, what helps that concealer to really blend under my eye immediately when I touch it is because of the moisturizer that I apply under my eyelid before any other thing. If you apply moisturizer under your eyelid, you see it will help your works whenever you apply concealer day to look very smooth and blend when anytime you do it. So I keep blending my concealer. I have finished highlighting my face. So now I'm using my cream contour to contour the side of my face. I apply my contour at my hairlines, my cheek, I keep blending it with my foundation brush, and then do likewise to the other side of my face. Keep blending it to make sure that it's set into my skin very well, guys. So the next thing I do is for me to go to the lines of my nose to contour again. Arrange the line of the nose with my cream contour by using my floppy blush to do this. I use my beauty blender to make sure that I blend this contouring at the side of my nose. Guys, after that I go with my powder, my finishing powder to helps to cover the concealer, because I cannot just leave my concealer without covering it with a finishing powder. This will help to make the place well smooth and also reduce the oil that the concealer carried. So I did likewise to all the T-zone that I apply my setting or my finishing powder, guys. Sorry, I touch a matte contour for the area that I use my cream contour when contouring my face. I did likewise to the side of the nose. Then I now use my blush to lift the my cheek, in fact to lift the side of my face, and also do the same thing at the other side of my face. I use an orange and pink color blush to apply for this in my face, the side that I use in contouring. I apply it at the face of the contour to helps match the color of the contouring. As you can see, all the thing goes together, all the both of the two color, the cream color foundation and contouring and also blush, all of them match together, they are not separate. So now I am using my translucent powder, setting powder, to set the T region or the T zone of my face. This enable my highlighting to be more transparent, and I'm using the white color for this translucent sorry guys, translucent baking powder. I apply it under my cheek, the T-zone, and also my chin. I keep blending my setting powder. I blend it because I don't want to leave any patches, and I want this makeup to be as smooth as you can see in the picture. Makeup is blending, guys. If you don't blend your makeup, at the end of it you will see how your look will look like. So after that, I spray my setting spray using my beauty blender to make it set into my skin very well. I still go with the baking powder again to arrange the side of my my nose lines to helps to trim the area well, and also under my eye. I use it to helps cover the lines that is there. Then I blend it and leave the others to remain there. So now guys, this is the area I really love most, which is my transition. I use an oily eyeshadow to apply for my eyelid by using my floppy blush to make sure that I'm not stingy in this. Then I flow my hands so that I will be able to reach the inner corner of my eye, since I started from the outer corner of my eye. I keep flowing my hand. As you can see, the area that I'm applying this transition is as smooth as. Yes, the liquid eyeshadow you see me applying here will not allow any eyeshadow that I use in my transition. It will not allow it to be stick on it. Rather, it will help to blend and makes the place smooth as. So guys, I go with my eyeshadow primer. Or eyeshadow primer, you call it eyeshadow base, for my eyelid, and I keep applying my transition because that is where I really love most, and I really want the shape of it to come out very well in this my eyelid before I can apply my eyeshadow. Guys, learn to flow your hands very well whenever you are applying your transition, because this will really help your eye to look so beautiful as you can see in this picture. And don't forget that using shimmer eyeshadow to apply for your eyelid as transition will miss the whole work that you are doing for your makeup. Instead of you to use shimmer eyeshadow, please go with a matte eyeshadow to apply for your transition. Don't use a shimmer. What I mean by shimmer eyeshadow is the shining eyeshadow. So now I'm going with this shade of eyeshadow that I'm talking about, which is the shimmer eyeshadow for my eyelid. That is the only place I can apply my shimmer eyeshadow instead of extending it all over my eyelid. No. So I like using a matte eyeshadow to apply for my eyelid instead of shimmer eyeshadow. I keep blending the place, and since I'm not cutting any crease, but the way I apply my transition is, it look as if I've already cut crease for this eyeshadow. Today I'm not going to put eyeliner on top of my eyelid, so I use my matte gel carrot liner to line or to smooth the side of my eyeshadow or the side of my eyelid instead of lining it like eyeliner. I do likewise guys to this side also. So now I keep on arranging it. Then it seems as if the side that I lifted with my concealer is not really showing. So guys, I go with my concealer again to arrange the line of, as you can see in the video. I arrange it with concealer again to help lift the place and helps the background of it to be neat. I use my smoothing brush to blend it and also touch the powder for the area to help make the place look plain and neat. So after that, guys, is eyebrow. Finally, I want to enter for this part. So I'm using my gel brows, which I got it from Amazon. The product name is Temit Gel Brow. So I use it to flatten my eyebrow first before I can fill the eyebrow. Then after applying my gel brows, I now go with my setting powder for the area of it to reduce oil that the eyebrow may have. Then I use my pencil to line the lower side of my eyebrow. I start from my brow bone to give the lines and also start do the same thing for the upper side of my brow. I start the line from my brow bone before I can take it down to the tips. Guys, as you can see also, I did the same thing likewise to this other side of the eyebrow. And make sure that I bring out the brow bone very well. Then I like to stroke the front of my eyebrow to make it natural. Then after you finish filling your eyebrow, guys, go with your smoothing brush, or we call it spoolie brush, sorry, to brush the eyebrow. And then I go with my flat brush, which is my ankle brush, to line up my concealer. And what I have already done my transition, so I make sure that I'm not allow the concealer to cover my transition. And when using this my ankle brush, guys, I make sure that I trace the outlines of this my eyebrow. I'm not allowing it to enter inside the eyebrow so that I will not mess up with this my the shape of the brows. The concealer shade I'm using for the upper side is a bit darker than my skin because I've already applied my foundation and everything, so it will not be fine to use a whiter shade of concealer like the one I'm using under on top of the eyebrow. So guys, take note, anytime you are applying your concealer, you don't need to apply the same color of concealer you apply or you use in lining the under of your brows to the and then use it for the upper side of the eyebrow. You have to use different shade, the one that match with your skin color, that is not all that white, and also the one you use under should be lighter than your skin a little. So now guys, I'm going now with my false lashes. I apply my false lashes at the lines that I have my real lashes. Then go with my lipstick. I start from the lips bone, the lines of my lips, to give the shape of the lips before I can apply my lipstick. So I mix a brown color lipstick with also a natural color lipstick for this my combination. Then I apply the peach at the middle to create an ombre lips for this look. Pardon my mistake, guys. So I keep blending and dapping my lips in order to make these lips to be more smooth and nice. Whenever you apply your lipstick, make sure that, guys, you blend it with your blending or your smoothing brush. Use a floppy brush that the mouth is not all that big, to make sure that you blend the line of that lipstick that you line first before you apply your lipstick. And when you do that, you make sure that you dab your lips and make it smooth before any other thing. So after that, guys, I'm going to blend the setting powder that I use in arranging the side or the line of my nose before any other thing. And then I touch my finishing powder on this area to help blend and set everything together. I keep arranging the side of my nose, guys. I really trim down the nose to make my nose come up. Even with that, I know I have a big nose, but at least the trimming of the nose helps to arrange the line and make the pointing nose come out well. And then now I'm going with that my Cara gel liner to line the under of my eye. And also do likewise to the other side of my eye to line the underside of my eye also. I use my powder brush to arrange everything, to blend it, touch powder again for the face. Keep touching another small blush for that area, and then I apply my bronzer at my cheekbone. I put it at my nose tips and also the line of my nose, and brush it up to the forehead. Then I put it at my chin, then apply my setting spray to help set the makeup. I use my powder brush again to touch a small powder under it after when setting the setting spray. Guys, the makeup is set. This is how to arrange or to achieve this wonderful look that you see in my picture. So this is how to achieve it. If you follow this step when washing it, it will be very easy for you to